Hi there, it's Marcus here from 4POS. Thought I'll do a video for you to show you what our new 4POS Touch app looks like and works like. It's going to be pretty crude because I'm recording on one phone to another, and obviously you can see the screen in the background, so excuse the jumping and all the rest of it. So let's start off with a basic touchscreen system as you know it by now, surely. So I'm just going to simply do add a table, argument's sake. And I'm going to click there and say it's table 45, two people at the table. And I'm going to ring up some starters, excuse the buttons, calamari, squid. And I'm going to jump to my mains here at the bottom. And I'm going to ring up a T-bone, do all my prompts again. Say it's medium rare with chips accepted, and let's just do a T-bone as well. Let's select that one as medium well with baked potato, and that one I'll want some sour cream and butter with, and I accept it. And that's the basic order, and I'm finishing here at the bottom right hand side, which is the basic. Now of course the printer will now go and start printing your orders for you. In other words, in the kitchen slip itself, it will print out the table number nice and bold and big, the number of guests at the table, so the chef can check that the number of food items is corresponding to what the number of guests is. There's no guest is going to sit at a table waiting for food that's never going to arrive because it was never placed. At the top of the slip you can see there clearly it shows KP for kitchen printer. Your order comes out nicely. T-bone, meat prep medium well, starch prep is baked potato with sour cream. Obviously it will cut off at some stage. You can try and keep your descriptions as small as possible to make sure that it fits into your on your receipt, and also maybe just change the wording of it. In other words, not have starch prep, but maybe just starch, or in fact just ST or some abbreviation. Logged into a customer the other day that had an error, and man oh man did she go wild on that, and eventually the system crashed because the total message characters was more than 255 characters. So we fixed that up in the new version. Alright, so that's the basic touch, and obviously we want to be able to do the same thing, and then the question might be, why would you want to? Well, we cannot really, if we grow our business, or maybe in December time, you might say to yourself, okay fine, I do not necessarily want to do the layout of a proper full-on computer with a touchscreen and all the rest of it. The touch app makes so much more sense because I can use the touch app to literally just buy a 4POS license. Excuse me, let me try and get the hands right. Obviously I'm a man, so I can't do multitasking. So let's get in there. I'm just going to type in the password. Excuse that if it's out of sync. It's a normal default password. I'm just typing the password in there and I'm clicking up submit. Now as you can see on the app, I've got basically a duplication of what was happening on the screen. If I want to add a new table, I'm simply going to click on the plus sign over there. I'm going to try and keep the phone away far enough so I can get some focus on it. So let me try click a plus again. Come on. And it says table number, and on the table number itself I can put in table 55. I don't think I have a table 55. Let's make it 556 just to be easier. In fact, let me put the phone down, or the other phone down on the table. It might be easier. Excuse again for the non-professionalism. I'll get a recording ongoing. I just needed to do something quickly for a customer that was waiting for us. Okay, so never mind. So I've got my table number 5561 there, which is a mistake, but doesn't matter. So I can enter on there, and I can put in the number of guests, obviously as 5. Okay, next on there, and come on, sorry, I keep forgetting to, instead of pressing next. So there's my menu layout, the same as what I have on the touch. Just to refresh your memory, this is a direct copy of what's happening on your touchscreen system. So you don't need to go and program anything on that touch app. If I click on that table, argument's sake, and I say add transactions, you can see I've got my menus over there, starters, mains and specials, and over here I've got my beers, cold drinks and wines, and as you can see I've got exactly the same layout on here. So it's very simple for you to be able to start operating. Let's go to mains, for instance. I want to ring up a rump 300, and again the cooking messages appear as well. I've wanted medium, baked potato, and again I'm doing it difficult for a reason. I can restart the order, accept the order, or cancel. I can accept that, and then I can also go back to cold drinks, for instance, and I say the person also wants a cold drink 200 ml. Now you can see the bill at the bottom. It shows me nicely what the order has been placed as, and I can click OK to confirm the order. Are you sure you want to finish? OK. And again, within seconds, you'll see the order has already gone through on the printer. So this is all a wireless configuration from the phone app to the PC. At the back of the PC, I've got a wireless dongle. It's critical that it must be wireless. You can't have cable, obviously, between the app and the system. And what basically happens is over and above the touchscreen app or the touchscreen program running on the desktop here, you'll see there's my table 5561 now. I could also go on table 5561 over there and add something to that. In other words, I can go and ring up another beer as well. In other words, the person carrying the tablet or the app, the Android device around with them might be busy somewhere else, and I'm just grabbing an order from a customer and I'm saying finish. And the order will obviously print to the bar area if there was anything set up for that. And then when I go back to my app itself, on the table itself, you'll see table 5561 has already been updated. If I click on that now and I just want to view the table, it shows me that I've got Amstel, Coke and a rump. So the Amstel that I just rang up here on this side, again, sorry for the jumping all over the show. Let me just go and print that bill quickly. The bill over here as well, Amstel, Coke and a rump, all perfectly in sync with each other. In other words, it's a two-way communication. Now, from a technical point of view, as I said, there's a wireless connection. There's also another little program that runs in the background here, and that's our new 4PAS API controller, as we call it, and it will show you exactly what is running on the system. It's also the way that you will configure the system. And in essence, that's exactly how the system works once it's been set up correctly. Enjoy.